This is a short video about visualizing, which is one of 10 key reading strategies. So what is visualizing? Visualizing is making pictures to help us learn. And we make these pictures in our minds or in drawings and diagrams. Now, some people see pictures in their minds as they read, and other people don't visualize. They just have a black screen, and that's okay. But we do need to visualize in drawings, diagrams, and mind maps. We need to make our learning visual so it moves from our short-term memory to our long-term memory. So we don't worry if we can't visualize in our minds, but we do make certain that we can visualize by seeing pictures in Google Images and by making drawings of our own. So here's an example of visualizing in our minds. He wandered along the path in a leafy forest. Visualize the forest in your mind, and you can see here that there are two visualizations that people are imagining. But we can do our visualizing on paper. And so one really great way to make our learning visual is to make visual notes after reading non-fiction. And these are also called sketch notes. After reading a story, you can visualize by drawing a story map of where the main characters went and scenes along the way. Here's another kind of story map that people sometimes like to use. Book snaps are a lot of fun. They're a way of visualizing what we've just learned. You take a photo of a section of a book with a fascinating fact in it. You make sure that around the quote you put some pictures. Here we've got some photographs of penguins. And in a book snap, you use an emoji and you explain your reaction. Sketch quotes are great fun. You find a quote that means a lot to you and you do a drawing around it, and then you explain exactly why you chose the quote. Book bentos are another great way to visualize the objects that are significant or symbolic in a story. So you place your novel centrally on a rectangle and you make sure it has objects around it that are really important in the story. So as a writer, how can you help your reader to visualize? Well, if you're writing fiction, include descriptive writing so that your reader can visualize your characters, settings, and events. And if you're writing non-fiction, make sure to include illustrations, photographs, diagrams, flowcharts, maps, and timelines so that your reader can visualize the topic very clearly.